because it's been a while and my last few updates were not very happy. And I'm in a much different setting now, as you can see. So a lot of things have changed in my life. Basically, so first of all, I've been stuck in a place, not stuck. I've been in a place voluntarily, but it wasn't really catering to my lifestyle and my job, and so I've used it as an excuse not to come on and not make content. But I don't know, I was getting really depressed because I was getting all geared up to go to Japan finally. I was going to go back this later year. I was going to go during October and then be there until January, and I was going to try and get my certification for the JLPT, probably get like N3 or like N2 hopefully, but that was my plan, right? Well, I've been really stressed, really sad, and decided I needed to go on a little vacation because ever since being back from Japan this most recent time, I haven't been doing anything. I've just been inside my house, rotting away, very sad about how things ended. If you don't know how things ended, you should watch some of my older videos. I'll talk about it more in the future. It's crazy. Anyways, I was really sad about this for a while, and I decided, let me go. No, okay, so here's me. This is me sitting on the toilet, scrolling through TikTok. And do you know what Virgin Voyages is? Basically, it's a cruise line, no kids, all inclusive, really good food. Oh, so it wasn't even Virgin Voyages. Actually, it was like this TikTok talking about how if you book a cruise 90 days before departure, you can get some really big discounts because people buy it. Like, you know, companies buy it out and then they try and like upsell it. And then like if they don't sell it out, then they're just trying to like make their money back basically. So that was happening. And it was like midnight. And I clicked book, and I booked a cruise for the weekend coming up. Super last minute, but I saved a lot of money. It was okay. I don't want to tell you the price because I know some of you are going to judge me out there, but it was quite affordable for 5 days. Okay, leave me alone. Anyways, I then went to Miami, Florida, and I went on this cruise. Well, then I'm on this cruise, and I met another YouTuber, which was kind of crazy, because I'm not like, I don't really ever say outright like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. This person, they were like, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And the funny thing is they asked me what I did, and at first I lied, because I was like, oh, I just on the computer. Yep, that's it. Nothing suspicious. And then when I figured out what his job was, I was like, okay, well, actually, maybe it'd be nice to finally talk to somebody else that is kind of doing YouTube. So then we started talking, and you know, we had some really nice, impactful conversations that made me think about how I haven't been putting a whole lot of effort or time into this kind of stuff, even though I really want this career to work out. I really do. I want to be Minu. That's me. Minu. I want to be that person. So I need to sit down and buckle in and get my shit together. And then on an even crazier note, my friend gifted me acid for this trip on the cruise. And I decided to take it on the third day of this cruise. So I took it at 3 p.m. I hadn't ate food. I took it, and then I go down to the little cafeteria. I have a little bit of food. I have a little bit of water, some soda, and I sit. I wait. Nothing happened for a long time. And I'm like, oh, well, we were kind of high, like we were smoking a little bit when he was giving it to me. So maybe he touched it too much, and then I don't know. So I was like, yeah, he's probably just not gonna ever hit. So what? it's like 7 p.m. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finally start drinking. I run into somebody. I have a great time. I have dinner with like this amazing woman. She has some really nice conversations with me, and then what? I'm drinking wine. I'm 3 wines in. Me and this girl that we were hanging out. We were drinking. We went to dinner together. She was so nice. She was amazing. Anyways, we go to one of the clubs on the cruise. We're going upstairs. We're sitting there and we look at each other and she's like, oh yeah, no, actually she couldn't drink. Only I could drink, but she couldn't drink because she had some health issues, so she can only smoke marijuana. So we were like, ooh, let's find somebody that maybe has a vape. So we go to the club because last time when we were in the club, we found somebody that had a vape pen. So we're sitting around in the club, and the club has a second story. So we go upstairs. We're hanging out in the club. Along the way, we also had another friend with us. We're all sitting and we're chilling on these couches. We're all talking, and then one of these guys came up from a night before who had one of the vape pens. So we're like, whoa! He comes over. We go. I take the vape pen. I inhale. I look at my surroundings. I'm like, wow, I'm so happy to be here. I'm surrounded by all these nice people, and I got alcohol in my system, and I exhale the smoke, and then my perspective changes. Bruh, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I've been hitting this the last few days. I know this ain't laced. So what's going on? Oh no. That's not good. This is not very demure. I can act very demure though. So I sat there with my eyes widening and I look around and I'm like, holy shit. And everybody is like, so their heads are here. Their heads look super long and their bodies look like they're getting super far away. My whole perspective is like getting super long and stretched. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, yes. I need another drink. And I get up and I'm like, whoo! And I run away to the bar. God, that was a crazy night. I'll probably do a story time about that because that was something. Anyways, later that night, I ended up having a conversation with that YouTuber person that I met. And it was just really impactful, especially because I was on on acid. I don't know, we had a really good conversation. So then I finish up the time on this cruise and I go back home to my not great living situation. And I look around and I'm like, I can't go to Japan. I want to pursue this. I really want this to work out. And I want to like settle down. I need to focus. I can get my shit together. I can do this. You'll be here with me, right? So yeah, I pulled out from going to Japan. I got a new place. I've decorated it. Isn't it so pretty? Look, I got a little strawberry pot back there. It's super cute. And I've been streaming every day on YouTube and on Twitch. I usually stream around noon Eastern, but I'm a little patchy. And I've got some things working, like I'm getting some things together in the background. So, I just want to say thank you guys so much for enjoying these little like catch-up videos. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, and a lot of people are just here for the ASMR. That's fine. I get it. It's chill. I know. But I'm pretty cool too, and if you give me the time of day, I can show you how cool I am. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening to my update. I'm in a much better, happy place. Please tune into my everyday streams. I'm gonna be uploading like different vlog style videos, and I'll be doing more ASMR, of course. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to like tell you everything's fine and everything's good in the hood. Peace out, sup gang. I'll see you soon. Mwah.